Hi guys, my name is Adrian. Welcome to Lacee's Space.
Yep, just like she said, welcome back to our space. So today in our space, I have a thrift haul for you guys and a few thrifting tips. People said that they wanted to know how I found so many cool and interesting things at the thrift store. So I said I'd do a tips video if you guys were interested. And this little one has to run, so she's only going to be in this intro and won't be able to help us with the tips today, but she wanted to jump on and say hi, right?
Yeah.
Where were you today?
I was at 2 birthday parties.
2 birthday parties in one day?
Yeah.
Then that meant you ate a lot of cake, right?
I went to Chuck E. Cheese's, then I went to McDonald's.
And then to McDonald's. So lots of junk food and lots of cake? Yeah.
I had a lot of cake.
A lot of cake. All right.
Cake.
So tell the loves that you will see them in the next video.
Grandma will be staying here until I leave.
No, you got to tell them bye, that you will see them in the next video.
Bye.
Hi loves, it's Lacee and welcome back to our space. Just like my granddaughter Adrian just said, I was going to have her on my channel, but it got to be a little crazy. And so I've decided that I am going to just do this thrift haul by myself here. She had to run anyway. And so this is only going to be a haul and not a tips video like we said in the beginning of the intro that she was trying to do, because I have quite a few things here and it's going to get a little crazy and probably too long if I try to give you guys thrifting tips. However, I will be coming back with a thrifting tip video like I promised you guys shortly. So let's just jump into this. I went to 3 different places thrifting, and then my sister got me 2 items, one of them from one of the places that I went to and one from her local Goodwill. So let's do her local Goodwill first. The very first thing that I ended up getting then is this china. It is gold rimmed and then it has gold around the inside rim too. China. I have been looking for any kind of white colored, cream colored place with some gold trim on it to put into my stash, and she found these. They were all marked from the Goodwill at 59 cents a piece. I don't know if you'll even be able to see that, and I do believe she said that they were half off that day. So I had her pick me up 6 dinner plates and 6 like dessert salad plates. I think they're more like dessert plates because they're kind of small to be salad plates. But anyway, I only ended up getting 6 of each. And next, I went to my local Salvation Army and I ended up picking up 2 things there. Well, 3 things there, but I already showed you guys 2 of them in my container garden challenge video. One was a picnic basket and the other was a little yellow bicycle planter. If you haven't seen that, I will link that video down below. But I also picked up this basket. I am in love with this. I love the shape of it. It is a wicker-like and it has some blue detail in it. I initially picked it up to put on my front porch because our house is blue on the outside, if you haven't seen it, and plant flowers in it. I was actually going to put planters with the flowers in it so not to mess up the basket, but I changed my mind on that, and so I still have this basket. I'm not sure if I'm going to paint it. I've been seeing so many people do that dip paint look and so many stores have it. I could do that. I was thinking maybe if I painted it white and then dipped it in another color, it would go really nicely here in my house. Even if I did like maybe a blush pink or something at the bottom, it would fit here in the living room with all the pinks that I have. I'm not sure. But I picked that up and I saw another picnic basket there too. I don't know what it is with me in picnic baskets. I didn't pick the other one up, but now I've gone to another store. That was the only thing I got at the Salvation Army, which is this resale store that is new to my area. And I ended up picking up this picnic basket. I mean, look, I can't even show it to you guys without blocking my entire face and head, and you know I have a massive head, but it is like the one that I hauled prior to that I used for the container garden challenge, and it opens up like this and I'm absolutely in love with it. It was a natural color on the inside when I purchased it, but I have since spray painted this espresso brown by Rust-Oleum. I got this because in our gazebo that we have, and I'm going to be doing that tour of my outdoor spaces coming up for you guys shortly too, I needed a basket to house all of my excess stuff that I use in there. Like we have citronella candles that we bring out when it's later in the evening for bugs. We have a blanket that I like to keep out there in case it gets cool in the evening. I have lighters in here and LED candles and the remote for that, and any little things where we put playing cards and stuff, so you don't have to go back to the house to pick up any of the stuff. And I like to keep a lid on that stuff just in case like moisture gets in or bugs get in or whatever. So this worked out perfectly for that. I had a basket in there last year and I put it in the shed for storage, and a little creature decided to move in and chewed a hole through the side of it and was living in there at some point, and so I had to throw that one out. So this one works perfectly, and I'm going to store it in the basement this time instead of in our shed. So then next, that was it from that resale store. The next place that I actually ended up going to is a thrift store that's to my area and that I go to all the time. I absolutely positively love it there. It's just called Thrift Store. Like, they don't have a name. So I've talked about it before, and they mark all their things with the date that they put it out on the floor so they know how long it's been out. And the very first thing that I ended up picking up from there were these candlesticks. And this one is like a really bright brassy kind of gold, and they had this mark for 79 cents. 79 cents. And you can put like a pillar candle or a taper candle in there. And I love picking up pieces like this because even if I don't like the gold, because I don't do a lot of gold in my house, I do a lot more silver and pewters and brushed nickels and brass and stuff. I mean, bronzy like stuff. I can paint this. And for 79 cents, I'm not going to find something this sturdy and this nice and ornate anywhere. So yeah, I picked this one up. Then I also ended up finding this one, which is like a pewter, and it is super heavy. It holds a pillar candle, and I really like it. I like the detail on it. It's really classic. It'll look great in vignettes anywhere in my house. It came from Kohl's department store, regular price $12.99, and I got it for $2. I mean, Kohl's won't even put it on clearance for that much. And it's really in great condition, practically new, and so I picked that up. You can use this for so many things. You could use it as a bottom for a cake stand, because if you know I'm always thinking about cake stands. Or, you know, you can put a hurricane on there and do the candle inside with a hurricane. There's so many uses for these, and this one was $2. So yeah, I ended up picking up that. Then next, I ended up getting this candle sniffer, or what is it? Snuffer. I never can remember how to say that. Snuffer. And I really liked it. It's very ornate. Look at the handle, and it goes like this. It tips and rocks with it. And it is brass, obviously. I hauled some brass candlesticks from the same store not too long ago, or maybe it was from Grace Centers of Hope, but they match this exactly. I'm going to clean it up, and I think it'll be a great vignette to put out probably around the holiday times. I really love using brass like in the fall and winter season, and so I thought this was a great deal. It was $3, but everything was 25% off on that day, so I ended up getting it for $2.25, and I think that is a really good deal for how beautiful it is and how heavy it is. And then next, I have something that I was going to show you. It's falling off my lap. I was trying to keep them straight. It's these wall sconce, and I absolutely love it. You can put like a candle holder or something in it. I like it this way, and I like it this way. I haven't decided if I'm going to actually put a candle holder in here and put a candle and use it as a sconce that way, or if I'm going to have Chad remove that part, like saw that part off, and then just hold on to it, because I could probably get it welded right back on, because we know someone that does welding, and hang them like this. I ended up getting 2 of them, and they were 2 for $2.99 25% off. So I thought they were really cool. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet, but I couldn't leave them in the store for that cheap of a price. So then, let me put those down because they are noisy when they move around. So then next, I went to my favorite section of this entire store, which is where they have all the crystal stuff, the plates and everything. And I found this gorgeous, very ornate crystal plate. It is so heavy and so different, and I absolutely love it. I love the scallop edge over it. The backside is all textured for all of these little divots and stuff. You can like put your fingers in the circle areas, and I just think it is stunning. You could put it this way, and you know me, I put it on a crystal candlestick and make a cake plate, but I just bought it for serveware, and I mean you could do it this way too, or a cake plate. I just fell in love with it. $2.49, 25% off. Come on, you can't beat that deal. And then the next piece that I ended up finding, I can't even believe I found this. Not too long ago I showed you guys a torte stand that I used in my spring tablescape. If you didn't see that video, I will link that down below. Everyone fell in love with my spring tablescape. I have to say I loved it too. It's all in colors of pink with gold and white. But that torte plate ended up costing me $2, and when I looked it up, you can buy it today for $75. It was Mikasa, and I just happened to find another brand new Mikasa piece. Oh, my puppies are taking off and they're barking because I think their daddy's coming in, but we're gonna keep going. Yeah, Mikasa. This is another brand new Mikasa piece, and I know they made this piece where the fruit pieces had color to them. None of these have color. This is the all crystal one, and yeah, I ended up getting this for $2.99, 25% off. I could not believe it. I'm like, are you kidding me? Someone had tried to sell it at a garage sale and no one purchased it, and then they took it to the thrift store, and it's still brand new. Brand new. And I'm pretty sure that this probably costs upwards of $40 at the least, and somewhere around $80 regular price. It's huge too. I'm pretty sure that I have a cloche that will go on top of this, but I probably won't use it for that. I'll probably use it on my table in a centerpiece at some point, and I just love it. It's all frosted. It has little apples. It's got pears, plums, cherries. It's gorgeous. And so that was the last piece of crystal that I ended up getting. And then the last thing that I hauled all together, my sister picked up for me too at that same thrift store that I go to that's by my house. She just happened to stop in and she saw it. And this piece we found later being sold secondhand for $40 and $60, and I ended up getting it for $10. Let me move the camera to show it to you. Okay, here is the last piece that I have for you guys today. This is a end table, and as you can see, it is very different looking. It's a little beat up. It's a little bit rusted in a couple of spots. I haven't cleaned it at all. The glass tabletop is just filthy. But it was $10 at the thrift store, and it is totally my style. Like I love eclectic looking, modern kind of pieces. I actually love any kind of piece that has like circular or weird shapes or anything to it. And I just think this will go very nicely here in my living room once I get it all cleaned up, and I'm going to re-spray paint it. It's pewter in color, and I mix my metals all the time, so it is no big deal with that, but it was $10. We found it online for sale, secondhand at garage sales, estate sales for $40 and $60. And then I was looking at a website that did contemporary furniture, and they had one that was almost identical. I'm pretty sure it's by the same company, and they wanted like $499, $500 for this one little end table. So yeah, I think I got a wonderful deal on this. So that is it for this thrift haul. Like I said before, I'm going to be back with you guys for my thrifting tips video coming up here shortly. I want to thank everyone for watching, for liking, and always sharing my videos. And if you're not a member here at Lacee Space yet, I don't know why not. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We have a lot of fun here. Hang out with us for a while. Also, if you like, you can follow me on Instagram. It is Lacee Space, the same way that it is spelled here. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye, loves.